just, we are loyal to our brands. I mean, I know I am. I have the same kind of phone all the time, the same kind of clothes all the time. I do things like that. And so the idea behind it, the mindset behind it is, if I am so loyal to a brand that I love it, think about this. If every time the iPhone, which is how I was able to get across to Aisha Speed, and he was spectacular. I said, so every time the new iPhone comes out, do you get it? And he said, absolutely. And I said, you mean even if your iPhone 16 is not broken, you get the 17? He goes, yeah, of course. I mean, obviously he's a wealthy kid, but but everybody does that. They want the next iteration because it's got a better camera, a better this, a better this. And I said, well, just imagine if you go back a little bit and instead of, jumping to the next iPhone, you went out and bought 5 shares of Apple stock with that $1,000, right? It's $250 a share. You instead of spending $1,000 on a new phone, you wait some time and buy Apple shares, right? It's just understanding that you love the product. It's being made by that company. So if you're thinking about investing and growing some kind of a portfolio, then you go out and buy the stock, because we should be buying stocks that we are familiar with, that we like the company, and that are in good condition. And normally the Apple's, obviously, no recommendation, I'm not an advisor, but it's a great company, one of the greatest companies of all time. And so the idea is that, if from iPhone 1 to now we're at 17, if I surely don't want to sit around with an iPhone 1 still, but think about it. If I bought 5 shares of Apple every time a new phone came out and kept my phone, right, I would now have probably, 25 shares of Apple, which is probably worth tens of thousands of dollars, as opposed to a drawer full of old broken iPhones.